Why do we fast? And why particularly during Lent is fasting such an important practice? The official wording of the Church's teaching might be helpful, and it's worded this way. Ash Wednesday and Good Friday are obligatory days of fasting and abstinence for Catholics. In addition, Fridays during Lent are obligatory days of abstinence. For members of the Latin Catholic Church, the norms on fasting are obligatory from age 18 until age 59. When fasting, a person is permitted to eat one full meal as well as two smaller meals that together are not equal to the full meal. The norms concerning abstinence and from meat are binding upon members of the Latin Catholic Church from age 14 onwards. So why is it so important that we would pay attention to these norms and fasting? I would say for three purposes. The first is that it opens our eyes. The creaturely comforts which surround us every day when we can just reach for a drink and a soda and a snack midday as we're hungry is intentionally taken from us. To not eat in between meals is just to say, wow, let me recognize how soft I can be at times and how important it is to have my eyes open to many others in this world who go without. And more importantly, even though I'm hungry right now, it's only a reminder of my true hunger that I'm relying totally on God for everything. So the idea that I can always fill my needs immediately by eating or drinking is removed from me to say, no, all needs are ultimately filled by God. So it opens our eyes to that reality we live in. The second is a unity, that it unites us in some way to Jesus Christ on the cross. The suffering, the hunger we feel, the pains we feel are always united to the cross, which is salvific. It means it brings about new life for others, for our own spiritual life for sure, but those around the world who may be hungry and starving and thirsty as well, we connected them in a new way. So it kind of breaks us out of our individualism to be in communion. And so unity is another great value in our fasting. The third really depends on the individual, and it has to do with what purpose you undertake this fast. Many people have given up sweets during Lent or coffee or alcohol, whatever, fill in the blank. There's some way in which we intentionally took on the practice of fasting. We gave something up on purpose. For what? To be closer to God. That's always valuable. To purify ourselves, from some of the selfishness that's in our heart. That's important too. For somebody else. That's a positive way to fast at times when you can't preach to someone too close to you. They won't listen to you. You can fast on their behalf. What is your spiritual purpose for fasting? Otherwise, you're just going hungry. So if we recognize that there's got to be a value to what we're doing, a purpose and intention for what we do, we recognize that it will unite us to other people and it will open our eyes, we will have very fruitful fasting this time of year.